Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
But first, a word from us. Guys, check out our Patreon, links down below. Directly support the Angry Joe Show to continue bringing you videos here. And yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. Tell your friends. Let's get into the gaming news. Alex, what the hell has been going on over the past week?
Great news this week, right?
It's always great news in the gaming industry, Joe. I got some stories right here.
Yeah. All right. Well, Nintendo Switch 2, which we actually don't know what it's called, but the next console that's coming out is apparently not launching until 2025. People were actually really excited.
That's fine.
People were really excited because 2024 is not looking to be a good year as far as gaming, and that's going to kind of be the theme for everything. And so people within the gaming industry were looking at this going, this can be the thing that holds everything up.
Yeah.
And it's not coming.
I think, it'll probably be a down year for gaming. And we're not necessarily talking about, scores. This is,
lack of
industry stuff,
Yeah.
jobs, and probably heavy hitter games and profits and things like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see as this, because 2023 was great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a double year. So like there was the SAG due to COVID, everything came out in 2023. And then that comparing 2024 to 2023 is going to look bad anyway, just because of the output last year, but also because of the game releases this year. So
I'm still trying to put together my top anticipated games of 2024. I was going to try to squeeze it in this week. I have an idea on how to do it quickly. So maybe I'll put it up. If you guys hate the video in this quicker format, then just let me know and I won't do that again. But we're already in Suicide Squad, and now we're Skull and Bones on top of that. I had 15 pages on my Suicide Squad review that I had to freaking cut down, so I'm a little behind, but stay tuned on that. We are working hard.
Yep.
Okay, Alex, yes. Let's, what else?
So, and then Microsoft said that they're actually bringing 4 games to other consoles. This is kind of something that everyone was like, oh, Starfield's coming to PlayStation, Indiana Jones coming to PlayStation, and Phil Spencer's like,
No.
Listen, if I didn't say it, it's not happening.
It was big Xbox news. We're going to have a big announcement, and then people thought, okay, so we're going to announce that Xbox is dead.
Yeah, so that's not the case. He said that they're not really changing their fundamental exclusive strategy. The Xbox games are going to remain Xbox games, but they said that games that have kind of lived out their first year or so on Xbox within that ecosystem can still transition over to PlayStation.
That's fine, and I don't really see a problem with that. I mean, the Xbots still get their exclusives that they get to rave about.
So, yeah.
I don't really think we need
PlayStation is going to get Redfall. Fuck yeah. You guys are in for a fucking treat.
You finally get to play Redfall. Probably Sea of Thieves, maybe, is the big one. He said, I think in the news story, like 4 games, but obviously I don't think he named the specific ones yet.
That's got to be one.
Name
That
4
one,
other than Starfield and Indiana Jones that people on PlayStation would be clamoring.
Redfall.
Oh, okay, well, he said clamoring for.
No, that qualifier, Xbox thinks people are clamoring for all of their games, regardless.
Yeah.
So Redfall, Sea of Thieves.
Halo.
No, there's not. There's
No. Yeah. So it's
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah.
And
That one was actually a very good one. Not good over at Halo. There were a couple rumors over at 343 Industries where a couple employees, ex and current, were saying that they had all these great ideas for Halo games.
I saw that.
And then everyone's like, no. And they're like, but
right
why
now,
not?
Helldivers is super popular, and Halo is talking about, well, we had this. I had this idea with the ODST game that's kind of similar, and then Microsoft said no.
But why?
because
Master Chief, and you only do one thing that we tell you, continue the story, but we don't really know where to go. Let us do this side thing so we can get rejuvenated. No! Put out Halo 4. Put out Halo 5. Put out Halo 6. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
But it's not like that game.
ODST would have been fucking sweet.
Oh.
Dropping in like Helldivers.
But Helldivers isn't very popular or anything.
No, it's not doing well at all.
Yeah, so Helldivers is actually still killing it. Tons of people are playing. Actually, to the point where this small company.
I was mad because I couldn't play this weekend.
Yeah, and so they're having server issues.
You tried to play?
Yes, I couldn't get on. It was
Disaster.
like busy nonstop. So
Well, it's good. It's like a good
It is,
problem to have. I want them
but
to be
I wanna
successful.
be in there.
You know, this is a developer arrowhead that just have passion for their own games, their passion for their license. They took their time in making this. People saying, "Oh, this came out of nowhere." It's like I saw this coming. You know,
We've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
was
happy
anticipating
for it,
this one.
and I'm patient with them. But yeah, they are trying. You know, opening up new servers is not always easy. It's expensive, as we've seen with Power World, where the guy's like, "Okay, I don't care. I'm just spending millions of dollars of my own money to get the servers going."
Yeah, due to instability, they are limiting player count to 450,000 to avoid instability. There's still instability at that range.
Yeah.
So they were really working hard to kind of make this work, and people are loving it. It's just too many people are loving it at the same time.
Yeah, obviously, especially in the weekend, because like I was playing, and then around 6, 7, I was like, "Well,
Booted.
They booted, and I could not get on." I was like, "No."
Well, people are doing cheap tactics like leaving the shit on overnight and then getting in the queue during the day. So they're thinking about implementing the timer or away from keyboard timer, so that you can't just, you know, sit. Oh shit! But you got to jiggle your mouse every once
I
in
think
a
we'll
while.
work around that.
Yeah,
There's probably work.
There's
around.
always ways to do it. I mean, ultimately, as time goes on, I think people will be less wanting to get on like all the time, and then they should probably just look into, you know, expanding their servers, because the game has been a massive success.
Yeah, don't let it slow you down. We'll put out an impressions video on Helldivers 2 while we get through Suicide Squad and Skull and Bones, and hopefully we can circle around on that one.
And then to address some things, the Helldivers studio boss said, there are a lot of people saying, "Hey, I want PvP," and he's like, "Why? This game isn't made for it." No, that's not what this.
That's not their kind of game.
Yeah.
Like they have. This is fun. I don't want PvP.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, some games are built from the ground up to include PvP, and it makes sense. Helldivers 2 wasn't one of them. He's saying, look, if you want to, he says, I recommend Tarkov if you're looking for that kind of PvP experience.
Not me.
But
I
for,
don't know why I chose Tarkov, but okay.
I think it's the people who really want it in the game. You know, I don't know.
People who just want to shoot one-shot kill and shoot each other and go crazy.
Yeah. We got some Diablo news. So Diablo is going to be coming to Game Pass. Everyone's really excited for that,
gonna bring
right?
you back.
You really excited? No.
No.
Absolutely not. But they're trying to fix some stuff. And so we'll start with some of the loot. It's a looter game, right?
Yes.
Diablo is about the loot. And Diablo 4 has bad loot. So when you're a game that your whole thing is the loot, and your loot is bad, you have failed at the most basic level of your job. And
getting people excited about your game. Instead, it's overpriced fucking skins and microtransactions, and we kind of called it.
yeah. So they have these Uber uniques. They're crazy rare. They're talking about 2%. You have to fight the hardest. It's not even hard. You have to fight this boss, but you have to earn the right to fight the boss. You have to farm the things to make the keys, and then you fight the boss, and it's only 2% drop rate. And there's a bunch of Uber uniques, but you only need a specific one for your character. And if you don't get that one that you want, well, fuck you.
Do it again,
This is
and
your
again,
job
and again.
now. And so they're gonna add a crafting system where you can combine 5 of them. And so people are like, what are you doing? Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. It takes too fucking long. And so they made a patch to fix it, and apparently, according to everyone who's been playing, I have not. It's still broken. So good for you, Blizzard. But good news for everyone who does want to play. They've added some things for you to make the game more exciting. When you fast travel within Diablo, there's a little portal that shows up.
Yes.
And you can walk in it, and then you go places. You can change the color now for
$199.
$30.
What?
Yeah.
Change the color for $30 fucking
$30?
dollars.
That would be. I'll give it $2. $199.
So, no. But what if I told
This
you?
is not true.
What if you actually get 5 colors?
Oh, five
still-
colors for $30? Fuck right off.
No.
Get out of here.
What if I also throw in $10 of digital currency?
You can fucking eat my ass.
Okay.
Get out of here. Fucking color changes. Why
No.
are they selling colors? Is it like locked off per class?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want purple and you're a druid,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah,
Druids
fuck
don't
you.
get purple.
Yeah.
And so it's tied to specific classes. This is just
But now, if you pay the money, then you could bid the purple and you can bid the green.
all right. Well, because not about that one. What about
No.
a pack
I don't want it.
that has a horse for sale, for $65.
What does this unicorn do? Can I fly? Is he a unicorn?
We're old, so you have Skyrim a horse or Oblivion armor. And now that's a fucking deal. It's a fucking horse for $65 more. You could buy Helldivers and Power World practically for a fucking horse.
Yeah. Well,
either of those games you can enjoy.
What if I told you the horse comes with money?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Not real money, but Diablo money.
Right, the current digital currency. No,
it's just more of an incentive to spend more
buy
there.
Helldivers
No, I don't fucking want
instead of buying that horse. And if you bought that horse, I hate you, and you're not my friend.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't care how cool you wanted to look on your stupid purple horse. With your fucking armor and your fucking Diablo 4, your dumbass should be playing Helldivers 2. You should be playing Power World. You should fucking save that money for your family, friends, yourself, on anything else. Trust me, if you listen to us, then we will enrich in your life with better decisions and purchases.
Yeah, what Blizzard's trying to do is they're trying to make it seem like a good deal. Hey, you're practically getting the horse for free because you're getting all of this.
No, you're not.
You're getting all of this digital currency that you were going to use anyway within Diablo, and they're trying to make it seem like a good deal. The game's not doing super hot.
Yes.
People aren't playing. The new seasons haven't been all that exciting. There are 2 looming major competitors on the horizon. So Blizzard's got to do something. And all they seem to be doing is adding more microtransactions versus actually fixing the core aspects of the game.
Exactly. What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I used to be. I was the target. I love Diablo.
Yeah.
I love those games. I even played the bad ones. Not this one. This one's too bad. But
yeah, I'm. I can't believe this is the least excited I ever was for Diablo 4. When it came out, I was just tepid, playing a little here and there. And I gave up. It's just like, it's sad, man.
There's no incentive to go back besides stupid. I don't want to buy that. So what's my incentive to go back?
Yeah. The Diablo Immortal came out, and that knocked all the wind out of the room. And then Diablo 4 came out, and there was some quality there, but then they fucked up the end game, which is the whole thing, and the loot and everything. So, I mean, and now we know that when Diablo 5 comes out, to be appropriately adjust our expectations.
Or just skip it.
Or skip it entirely.
I mean, outside of reviews,
it's no longer,
skip it.
Yeah. It's just no longer the company. We've already covered that.
I mean, we talk about this all the time, but you got to vote with your wallet, and if you want to see the gaming turn into $65 horse armor, then you have to buy it. But if you don't, you better not fucking buy it. And
we reward developers like Helldivers 2's, Arrowhead, or motherfucking Power World, or Baldur's Gate, Larian Studios, these kinds of companies, and as they rise, these other ones fall, and that's just the cycle of gaming.
Yeah, it's a circle of life.
The circle of life.
Yeah.
The circle of good gaming.
Everything the light touches. And that dark shit over there is EA.
Yeah. And now Embracer Group, basically. Yeah. We'll get there.
All right. There was some articles that came out this week that as I'm reading.
Ooh, we're going fast, man. We speed running this.
Yeah. So this is a Kotaku article, and the title is "Immortals of Avum proves it's a grim time for single player games."
I saw that trailer and I didn't want to play it. We played it. It was fucking boring.
It was a boring game, and it wasn't very good. And we don't normally shit on people who write articles. I don't normally. But this is a bad article. This is bad.
Yeah. So what's bad about it? What is it? What was the point that the guy was trying to make?
I don't fucking know, because Hogwarts came out and made $1 billion fucking with a B. Right. $1 billion.
He was saying basically that because Immortals of Avum failed, that maybe I don't know what his point was.
It's
a rough year for single players.
No, it's not.
I know.
It's a grim time for single player games.
Grim time for single player.
Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, Jedi Survivor, Tears of the Kingdom, Dead Space remake.
The guy had a bad take. He's probably crafting a fucking headline so that people will click on the fucking it's Kotaku. People click on the fucking article.
Maybe he's only played that game and Forspoken. Those are the only two games that he's played.
Those are the only single-player games that
compared to Forspoken.
That's the only two games. He's like, no, these games suck. First-player games suck. I was like, well.
Single player games suck.
Now I gotta write this article. I was like, but you know there's other games, right?
So don't click the article. Don't give any traffic to that stupidity because listen. I understand maybe what he was going for, but what ended up happening was not correct.
Like, what
yes, overpaying on single-player games with generic. Look at Immortals of Avum. If EA was like, this is where we put all our single-player money, when there's so many other licenses like Star Wars and all these other licenses that EA owns, and even classic stuff, Command and Conquer, and you see getting mobile games. No, I don't have a phone. You don't have phones. No, but to dump that much money and that big of a budget into that, I understand. Oh, we got to take risks. We got to create new IPs.
It's a write-off.
But you don't have to dump that much money into a new IP. You can go half that. You can go at a quarter of that. You're testing it out, and then when that does good, then the next sequel pops up, and we go big. We go bigger and bigger. You know.
And the article goes on to explain that the company that made Immortals of Avum had to lay about half of its workforce due to poor sales. A lot of these people are industry veterans from other places. And it says, it sounds like the fallout has given the team a more dire outlook on the state of AAA market. Not the case. You made a bad game.
It was. Yeah. Your little bubble is not the entirety of people's attitudes towards single-player games.
Yeah, because people who went out and made good single-player games made dirty fucking money last year.
Lots of money.
And I mean,
and we need to continue to support single player games.
Yes.
So EA
I agree.
also made other single player games that did very well. The Jedi games has done the first one and the second one did very well for EA. It was just this one wasn't very good.
But again,
so if any companies are reading Kotaku articles, which I doubt it, they read their bottom line, they read their profit numbers. Yes, they're going to see Immortals of Avum and go, oh, well, let's not do that again. Well, good. You shouldn't do that again.
Do not do that again.
Do not waste that kind of money again. But I think that he's worried that the wrong lessons will be taken from it. I'm worried the wrong lessons. You're putting the wrong message out there.
I don't. But I'm with you. I don't think that anyone with a brain is looking at the industry last year and going, "Holy shit! Dead Space made how much money? Hogwarts made how? Tears of the Kingdom made how much money? Make those games."
Right.
So. Like we can
dead, Alex. It's dead.
It's dead. Yeah.
Single-player games have died.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot over the last couple of years. EA themselves said it. Like single-player games are dead, and then they made they sold 60 million copies or like a lot. They sold a lot. No, maybe not 60 million. They sold a lot for the first Jedi game, and so.
Well, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
this article's bad. Games did very well last year.
Do?
I had to sit through all of Immortals Avum, even off stream, to finish the whole
that was
fucking
fun,
thing.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
thank y'all for that.
It was torturous, and anytime I have the opportunity to dunk on that bad game, I want to because it wasn't very good.
No.
And so.
Y'all make me so
super
curious.
generic.
I get the perspective of people who watch our videos because now I'm kind of curious and I kind of want to play it. I like bad. Sometimes I like to play bad games.
Yeah, I mean,
just to see what they were trying to go for. That was the first-person shooter magic spell casting.
It was
game.
all colors.
Yeah.
Now the problem with the game is it wasn't bad enough to be interesting. It was just boring.
Yeah, because Crossroads was like bad enough to be interesting.
Yeah. So like sometimes
Gollum was bad. It was just some chores.
Yeah. So it wasn't all that good. But I'm out here still waiting for Elden Ring DLC. But Bandai Namco has got nothing for me.
Soon.
You had some Bandai Namco.
Oh yeah, it's even worse news for Bandai Namco fans because they canceled at least 5 games following their drop in sales. So, like I said, continuing the 2024 kind of bad news. What could have been in those 5 games? What could have been? Well, here's the thing. They have some licenses I like, Joe.
Bloodborne.
You know, Gundam, Dragon Ball Z. Well,
they don't treat those games well.
No, they don't.
Well, those IPs,
they get hits because they got one superstar studio, okay? And so they would like to remind you that the Elden Ring DLC is still on its way. That's like
where is it?
Where is it?
That's like their one bright spot.
I'll wait. I can wait.
But
You still haven't finished the first one. You have to come on.
It's fine.
yeah,
It's fine. We can stream it. We
fucking
can
hard.
watch you fight Malekith.
No.
Everyone can watch you fight. It'll be fun.
Longest 8
unfortunately, its Digital Vision performed poorly compared to the same period last year. The income fell by a huge 96.5% over there at Bandai Namco. And the figures was explained by the dramatic drop-off due to the inability of replicating the massive success of Elden Ring, which, I mean, it's understandable. That game was obviously
Epic.
game of the year, and so it's going to get a lot of sales. So obviously Armored Core 6, Dragon Ball, and One Piece couldn't match that. Yeah. Probably all three of those combined, I don't know. Well, I don't know the exact numbers there. But they also said we've decided to discontinue the development of at least 5 other titles under development, and we have recorded a loss on disposal. Looking ahead, they're confident Tekken 8, which will continue to bring in money. Tekken 8, which is already on sale, is also ahead of expenses for fiscal year, but it has been well received by fans and is expected to contribute repeat sales.
Good things about that one.
Yeah, and then
Still haven't tried it.
But Elden Ring, Shadows of the Ardent Tree is likely, as they say here. As for the lineup of titles under development, we are preparing a large-scale downloadable content for Elden Ring. That's the game there. And a new Dragon Ball game. That's what I said. I was like, Gundam and Dragon Ball. They know to keep cranking those out with their B teams and C teams and development teams. That's the thing that bothers me, is they assign no money and no talent to those licenses.
Reuse.
Right. And then they expect results. I don't know why, but okay. So that was that, and then in other news, there was a game pretending to be the day before on Steam.
That.
The day before came after it came back out on Steam. What? How dare you? We need to stamp this cockroach
it's
back
coming
out.
back.
No.
Everyone check it out.
No. It's a scam, right, Joe?
Yeah, my friend Zero, he's like, hey, I just checked out this game. It's a Carrot the Cat. I'll show you the screenshot. I was like, what the I was like, that is
so
not
when he downloaded the game, it's a game with a fucking cartoon cat?
Yeah.
That is... Come on, Steam.
And all of his
I
personal
thought you
information
had...
has been stolen by that company that scammed him.
Zero, come on. Why would you download that?
Gotta check it out.
Dumb,
he did it for us. All right,
yeah,
he did it
he's
for
like,
us.
is this game coming back? He probably did. He was probably like,
he's like, yeah, because I got this. Yeah, I'm sure. It's like, that's not the day before. What is this?
Wow.
Well, it's probably gone now. You can't play Carrot the Cat anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
Carrot the Cat is the code name for the return of DDB, is what the guy was claiming. We are partnering with a studio who we won't share its name for legal reasons, but we can assure you that everything is under control.
No,
the game will have its files updated shortly with a major compression from 55 gigabytes to 13 gigabytes.
But the game was only 1.
No, and it was all a scam. Very, very strange. Very strange. I didn't know that I mean, listen, Steam can be a garbage fire of just shit on there.
They haven't updated anything.
No, Steam.
It's not like curated. I thought that you guys do a little bit better job curating, but apparently...
Steam has never needed to really... Steam has no competitors, right? Epic is like this big, and there's still things within Steam where you'll be like going through stuff, and you click on the store, and it's like, hey, I'm going to send you back to your payment information from a game you bought three months ago. It's like, why would you do that? This is...
They added the feature where you could hide your games.
How much did you pay for this game? I think it was $5.99 when this thing came out. So Zero lost $5.99. I'm sure he could probably file for a refund.
And his browsing histories on the internet forever.
But still, people need to get a fucking real job instead of trying to fucking put fake games on there and scam people out of $6 and then get struck down by Valve. It's like a scam within a scam within a scam. And I expect Valve to do a better job moderating their shit because they're making billions.
When you've got the most wish listed, because I mean, Day Before was like the most wish listed game for a long period of time. When that has value, right? And so they're like, wait a minute, we can put a scam game on this page. All the people who had wish listed it will get the update and instant marketing.
Well, Valve took it down now, as of right now, but great job there, guys.
So can we still find?
Glad you fucking woke up. maybe don't approve things before playing them yourself, or at least opening the fucking game just to see. Carrot the Cat. What the fuck is this?
Can we still get that game? There's a gun.
Oh, now you're a fan of Carrot the Cat, and you're like, hey, you may have scammed me, and you told me the real game's coming. The fake game is only coming out, and then the real game will come out with an update. And you're like, can I have the fake game? Can I have Carrot the Cat?
Marketing works.
There you go.
All right, Carrot the Cat. There you go. That's all I got for this one. I got some more for other ones, including motherfucking Suicide Squad. I might as well tell y'all that we started playing Skull and Bones, but we did not pay. We're not paying $70, $100 for whatever the stupid deluxe editions. We did the thing which I highly recommend if for whatever reason you are reviewing games for your YouTube channel, then purchase Ubisoft Plus for what is it, like $18?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then cancel after the month, right? Yes. That way you only have to pay $18 for Skull and Bones. Patrick actually said there was like an 8-hour trial.
Free trial. Yeah.
There's an 8-hour free trial if you want to go that way instead.
That's probably all you need.
That's probably all you need to realize what it is. We, however, will play past 8 hours sometime this week as we go along. Okay, well, that's all I got for this one, and thank y'all guys so much for watching. Please support us via here on YouTube. Subscribe. You can check out our Twitch. Help us over there. Or if you want to directly fund us in the mobile infantry and keep us going, Patreon's the best way. So check us out there. The links are down below. We appreciate your support, and stay tuned for part 2 of the news and plenty of content this week. And we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.